I've been in the bando with the chick. My Jimmy Choo sando, cause I'm rich.
What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy Richard Faye TV. We always working, we always grinding, and today we have another episode of Entrepreneur Talk with Rich. If you don't know, this man right here, you ain't no real foodie. We got the Atlanta food guy with us today. How you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing blessed, man.
So how long have you been, reviewing different restaurants' food in the city of Atlanta and just being a foodie?
Yeah. I've been doing Atlanta food guy now for the past 6 years. I started back in 2016. Actually, Tock actually came to me in 2015, but I put a plan to action in 2016 and just been consistent since then.
That's dope. That's dope. So how has the culture of food of Atlanta changed over the years since you've been doing what you've been doing?
It's been an explosion of restaurants that have opened, especially since the pandemic. You got a new restaurant. You got at least like 5 restaurants opening every month or every other month. You know what I'm saying? So the food culture is definitely changing. A lot of casual, more fine dining style restaurants are coming in. So it's definitely been a shift in the culture.
It's cool. So how, with all these different foodies, how have you put yourself in a position where you stand out and people know, oh yeah, that's the Atlanta food guy? What moves you made and what restaurants did you work with to put you on that pedestal?
Yeah, man, I always talk about cultivating a relationship with restaurants and really like mom and pops. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's all about cultivating a relationship. That way, they buy into what you're doing, and you're buying into what they're doing as well. And for me, as far as trying to be standing out from other foodies, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else, they got their own flavor, their own style. The same with me. I just put my character in my videos and my captions and stuff like that. Big hip hop, sports. Fanatic, so I add a little bit of that in my content, and over the years, it's just people came to love it, so that's how I connect with my followers.
That's dope. That's dope. So you have a lot of followers on TikTok, and I know TikTok is a newer social media, and you've been doing it before TikTok. So how did TikTok really help your brand?
Right. TikTok, it just at the time I started really being successful on TikTok, it added another layer of shareability of my content. Because at the time, my Instagram was kind of dead in the water. So once I transitioned over to TikTok, it boosted my brand up a little bit more, because I was a little stagnant on Instagram. But once I transitioned to TikTok, the organic engagement and growth was just so tremendous. I basically grew within 2 months of posting consistently on TikTok. So yeah, man, TikTok has definitely been a help to my brand.
That's dope. That's dope. So how did you, legitimize Atlanta food guy? How did you build your business up to the point where now all these different restaurants want to bring you into their establishment and let you report and review their food? What makes you a credible source too?
Just my consistency over the years and just being honest, with my followers. Well, let me not say followers, with my audience and my supporters. Just being honest with them. If I do have something bad, I let them know, because everything ain't good that you have. You know what I'm saying? So you have to report the real to the people, because everything can't be all peachy keen. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, the stuff that I post, the majority of the stuff I post is people already gravitate towards it anyway because it's comfort food, So it just added another layer of credibility with me, with my followers, with my supporters. Once they go try these restaurants and they're kind of like, hey man, you on point with it, So I just became a credible source that way.
Okay, cool. So answer the question about, how did you legitimize it, making that legit,
Oh,
brand.
okay, yeah. So yeah, I did start a LLC. I I turned into a LLC probably like within like the first 2 years. Well, yeah, the first 2 years of me having it, and I just got my brand trademark. So, you know, I didn't know at first what it could be. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't take the proper steps in the beginning. But once I realized what was going on, I then decided, hey, okay, let me get an LLC and let me go ahead and get my stuff trademarked. So got an LLC and I'm trademarked now.
That's dope. That's dope. So you deal with a lot of different restaurants in the city, mom and pop, black-owned restaurants. How do you bring everybody together in a way?
Um, Again, I think that goes towards the credibility and also just being all around the city. You know, I do mainly focus on black-owned restaurants, even though I don't plaster that on my Instagram or on my blog or on TikTok. But for the past 6 years, I just always go all around the city. I can be in the cooler one day. You know what I'm saying? Reporting on several restaurants out there, and all of them are not black owned. So, I've just gained a massive following that way as well.
That's dope. That's dope. So you from Atlanta? You from the Swatch area?
Right.
Who would you say have the best wings in Atlanta?
Uh, B&L Wings. Them my people, man.
Okay.
They actually from Mississippi too, but they came up here. They've been doing their thing. They started off selling it after their car. Then they got to a commissary kitchen. Now they're in the ghost kitchen. But man, they got some of the best wings in Atlanta, man. B&L Wings.
That's dope. That's dope, man. What does a day in a life look like from Atlanta food guy? Like, how many restaurants do you visit a day? Or is it a way you have it like, okay, I'm visiting these many restaurants this week, or how you
Right.
break it down?
Right. Well, first of all, my day starts off with prayer. So I always get my prayer in. Go to the mosque, do that, get my coffee, hit the belt line, and honestly now, on the average, I'm probably at just like one spot a day. Like beginning, like the early years, like the first 2 to 3 years, I'm probably at like 2 or 3 spots a day. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want the content and I want to get my name out there. I want people to understand that I'm taking this like very seriously. So at the beginning, yeah, on average.
Like when you started what you was doing before it was a TikTok, so you
Right.
already kind of like had the content out there and stuff
Right.
like that. But before TikTok, what was you putting your content on?
On Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yeah, I started off on Instagram. This is
Okay.
2016.
Okay, because it
Yeah.
seemed like, it looks like outside looking in, it's like you made a lot of content and then
Right.
TikTok came and it was like
Yeah.
the perfect situation for what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because so how many foodies were out here before, TikTok came and all that came? Do you know that you
Yeah. I want to say like I said, like I started back in 2016 off on Instagram. At that time, and I come from this angle. At that time, I was like one of only 3 black guys that was doing it. 3 to 4, well, at least 4 black male food bloggers that were doing it. I want to say, man, it was like that. I know, like the people that I would meet out at certain like influencer events and stuff like that. I want to say it was. What up, though? I want to say, man, maybe like 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just throwing a number out there, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like I say, the black male foodies, I was probably like one of only 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real,
should
man.
I
Well,
eat, right?
man, hey, man, we thank you. We thank you to have you on Entrepreneur Talk with Rich. Say it one more time. Is there anything you want to say? Any shout outs? Do we need to visit something
Yeah.
to support something? How could we support you?
Oh yeah, man. I got my t-shirts on sale on my Instagram at Atlanta Food Guy. So you can go there, you can view my shop. It's all about wings, you know what I'm saying? That's like one of my calling cards. That's how I grew my brand too. Yeah, man, Dining in the Crates, man, the dining series, we try to do them like once a month. We've Done 2 already. The third one is October 27th from 5 p to 9 p at the Kitchen in Decatur, Georgia, East Ponce de Leon. Everything is on my Instagram. And yeah, man, just hey man, call the Stuffy dog. Sure, that's what it is.
The Stuffy way is the best way. You dig?
Right.
All right, man. Well, we thank you for doing the interview with us, man.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
you're a great guy, man. Y'all go support
Thank you,
Atlanta Food Guy. And it's your boy Rich and Fav TV. We out.
In the bando with the chick. Well, Jimmy Choo Sando, cause I'm rich.